Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property.
Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up there in age, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about how I got scammed by my own boxing gym. Yes, the guy who always tells you to not get scammed, the guy who's made videos on other people getting scammed, actually got scammed by my own boxing gym. Now, for anyone who knows me, they know that I absolutely love fighting. I grew up fighting. I got paid to fight. I love contact sports. I did football, rugby, wrestling, right? I absolutely love getting my hands dirty, getting in the mud, and really just taking over and feeling like the man. But I got scammed by a boxing gym. And so I started boxing in about November, December of 2023. They gave me some gloves with the membership, which I was super, super excited about. I was like, oh my goodness, finally an opportunity to join a real gym and to start to learn the process and get things going. Okay, cool. Now these boxing gloves, I didn't know at the time because I was very inexperienced, but these boxing gloves were super cheap. As you can see my hands now, there's still a little bit of dark spots on my hands, but I feel absolutely no more pain. Okay? I did not know that these boxing gloves were so cheap. So I'll be hitting the heavy bag, giving it my full attention, giving it full power, not knowing that I gotta be lighter, I gotta be more, technical, more precision, and not necessarily allow myself to get into the rhythm of just hitting that heavy bag as heavy as possible when I'm obviously going to need to recover, my hands to recover. So I ended up getting hand traumas on both of my hands, not one, but both, two of my hands. And I still boxed on both of my hands for about a month and a half. I told my boxing coach, hey, I'm gonna need to stop my membership because I went to the doctor. They're telling me I got these hand traumas. Now, my doctor did say that I could continue to box even with the hand traumas, but I would need to wrap my hands. I would need to double wrap them. I would need to put extra padding on it. I would need to make sure that these middle knuckles are not impacted. I was shocked to hear that. But as a professional, if you're a professional boxer, that's music to your ears, right? So during my boxing training, I had ordered some pads. I had ordered some additional hand wraps. I'm trying to figure out how can I continue boxing without the pain. I tell you guys, for at least another 2 months, I felt excruciating pain. At this time, I had already stopped at the boxing gym. They didn't want to pause my membership and say, okay, you'll pay now, but you won't have to come back until said month. They just simply said, a part of our termination fee is that you must pay an additional 30 days. So that means even if I don't go to the gym for 30 days because of a medical condition and medical reason, I must still pay for an additional 30 days. They didn't pause the membership. They didn't say, hey, you come back later. They didn't say, hey, you do this, hey, we'll work with you. Nothing. Which I was shocked to see. I was shocked to hear. I was shocked to know that this wasn't necessarily a team. I told you, hey, I'm not quitting because I want to quit. I'm not quitting because I don't like the gym or the people. I'm quitting because I have hand traumas, which I'm sure you have dealt with as a boxing coach and teacher and the owner, because maybe your gloves just ain't shit. And that's okay. I'm not blaming you for giving me some free gloves while I was already paying for your membership. But I'm not going to pay $160 or $180 to a gym that obviously isn't providing me anything at the time that I'm dealing with these injuries. And so we fought this thing for about 5 good months. After 5 months, I lost. I lost about 3 times. fighting this little case for my $160 because people, I don't want to pay something when I don't have the service. I didn't have the service. I don't want to pay for the service. And I never saw this cancellation fee. All I saw is that you have to give 30 days notice, which I did. They didn't say that I would still be charged for an additional month during that time period, right? So I'm like, oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. This is not anywhere on when you signed up online, right? There's no paper contract that you wrote out, nothing. So all of these services was done online to take an additional month's pay, and you provided no service for the money. I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked. And I said, you know what? Never again. Absolutely not again. This is why all these gyms want you to sign up for these electronic services and memberships. They don't want you to pay in cash. They don't want you to pay any other method. They want to be able to lock you in, lock you down, take all your information, notify you, make everything sweet and nice and sound, just so they can screw you on the back end if ever the need arises to do so. And I was absolutely, again, shocked by that. Absolutely shocked. And their method of doing things were absolutely wrong. They didn't try to communicate. They didn't try to be hospitable. They didn't try to be customer service oriented. They actually called me and said, hey, your bank called me and said you're refusing this service. I am not a scammer. Why are you refusing this service? Well, I didn't receive a service, so therefore I'm refusing it. But yes, this is the contract you signed. What contract did I sign? There was literally there was no contract to sign. So I was shocked that my bank agreed with them. I was shocked that they got away with that. I was absolutely shocked, and I was dumbfounded. This is not business. And it's very unfortunate because, one, I would have spent a lot more money by now at that gym, and I'm actually saddened because I could have learned a lot from that gym as well. So it was a lose-lose for both parties. They think they won by getting $160, but they've lost so much more money that they could have gotten from me, and I've lost a great training facility because they wanted to be greedy early. And it's just sad. This is something that I would never do in business. I obviously am an investor. I invest in real estate. I invest in my relationships as well. And so I cannot see myself trying to screw somebody initially just to get something on immediately rather than focus on the long term and the future impact. So again, and maybe they needed it to stay in business. Good for them if they're in business because of it. I'm happy to have been a supporter in that. But at the end of the day, I don't think it was worth it. I don't think it was worth it for me. I don't think it was worth it for them. And it is what it is. Life goes on. But yes, I was absolutely scammed. What do you feel? Do you feel like I was right? Do you feel like I was wrong? Let me know in the comment section down below. I will see you on the next one. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily. Peace.